So here we are, once again, Mystic Waters Campground up here in beautiful Pendleton, Indiana. We've got Kelly playing in the background, crushing it with tunes. The sun's about to set, the sunglasses are about to come off, and the night's about to begin. We'll be back shortly.
You blow bubbles when you're a kid? Like he's back in town. What's your number? To break a day.
Hi folks, welcome back to Mystic Waters Family Campground. Today I've got the two owners, Mr. Brent and Lisa Holverson. Thanks so much for having us out here. Let's talk a little bit about Mystic Waters. Tell me about the story behind the name.
Well, it's a pretty crazy story, to be honest with you. Lisa and I, when this all came together, we sat down and started putting down a bunch of names on there, what we wanted, right? So we had about 30, 40 names. And one night we went to dinner, and Sierra, our oldest, she was at volleyball practice, but our youngest, Sage, was with us, and she was probably 8 at the time. Mm-hmm. And we sit down at our favorite Mexican restaurant. We get a couple margaritas, Luna Azul tequila margaritas. And we get our chips and queso and stuff. We're sitting there going over the names, and Sage stops us kind of mid conversation, and she goes, "Mom, Dad, none of those are good." She goes, "That place is Mystic Waters," and we were both like, "That's it.
Yeah.
That is it."
And it just came right off of her lips.
Rolled right out of her mouth. And again, for us, we've been kind of, searching for what was truly going to describe what we're doing out here, right? So
Sure.
the property is outstanding, and as you can see, the waters, they are mystical. It's just, there's something about them. So when she said it, I mean, we both were just kind of floored.
Fit,
it was
yep.
a perfect fit. Yeah.
That's awesome. So when did you take ownership?
So we officially closed on December 24th of 2021. And it was a process. Pretty crazy story is I was driving down 69, and the old Pine Lakes sign,
Sure.
This used to be Pine Lakes, was out on the road, and as I'm driving by, they were literally rolling a red tape across that said "For Sale by Owner." And as I'm driving by, it just smacked me, right? I used to stay out here in the early 90s to go see some
1996
shows.
was my first year out here.
Yeah, I was here like 92, 3, 4, 5. None of the cabins or anything were here, but it just had a little special place in my heart. So it was enough for me to kind of look into it a little bit, right? So I go home and get on the Google machine and Facebook and do some research and get some numbers, call some people, and started talking with them and kind of found out this is something we could do. And I remember I called Lisa. I said, "Hey, you want to buy a campground?"
Didn't you
Why
make
not?
that joke
Right,
that
yep.
it sounded like that film We Bought a Zoo?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty similar.
Yeah. It's very similar, right? Yeah, we bought a zoo. What do? Well, we bought a campground. Now, I will say, I mean, it's been a big learning curve. And our partner, Pete Watson, and Lisa and I, we're in this together. And it really is kind of, you drink through the fire hose a lot. There was a lot of cleanup, a lot of stuff that really has happened to kind of bring it to where it's at now. And we got a lot of stuff really that's yet to come.
Sure.
So
Pickleball's coming, right?
Pickleball's coming. We got some pickleball courts. We'll have batting cage, basketball goal out there. We really, again, bring that family campground aspect back to it. So, and it really just comes down to the people, right? It's all about the people, and we have some of the greatest people out here that have made this what it is.
I absolutely concur. There's not been one unkind soul the entire time over the last 2 days.
Yeah,
sure.
It's pretty neat. It's very neat.
So talk a little bit about why we're here this week, specifically for the Dead and Dave Matthews, and what other people can expect when they want to come here in the future.
Well, having concerts and being so close to Ruoff, or it's Deer Creek, right? So close to Deer Creek. This is one small piece of the puzzle, right?
Sure.
So this is something with Dead and Company here, Dave Matthews this weekend. I mean, we're completely sold out for both events, which is awesome. We got a shuttle running to and from. We're 9 miles away, so not bad.
We're going to be out there filming for that, you heathens, later.
As far as the other side, there's again 100 other different pieces of what we're doing, and it's really for the town of Pendleton. It's kind of the gateway to Pendleton. It's a great town. There's a lot of great people up here, bringing back what they remember from 30, 40 years ago. This
Sure.
was a swimming hole that they loved to have, and then it became it was a different thing when it was
Different vibe.
Yeah, different vibe. So this is now kind of bringing that back. We've had a lot of great just made great friendships and a lot of great people kind of helping us along the way, and it's been great.
Yeah, the entire team out here has been a huge part of everything. I mean, we've got managers, everybody they're in the with that live on the property. But I mean, that's really what makes it. It's a lot of hard work to go into it. I mean, you think of Campground. In my mind, I was like relaxing and fun, and I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes, just like there is with anything. But I mean, the property is beautiful. So
It's absolutely gorgeous. So 38 acres, right?
Yep.
How many acres of water?
About 18, so
18.
yeah, close to half.
So you've got a boat tournament coming up. There's racing out here that's going to happen in September.
Yep, RV boat races, which
RC boat races,
RV. RVs are all around.
Yeah, all
us,
the RV.
yeah, RC boat races. I think they got 300 people coming out, and these boats do like 200 miles an hour.
That's awesome.
So they're
just
just
right behind us.
They're, Yeah, they're little toy boats. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, these things what do 20 miles an hour? Like, oh, it'd be cool. Oh, well, they came out and they do 180, they do 190, and so it's going to be neat to see that being utilized for what it is, right? So we have 3 bodies of water out here. This main one behind us is really, we've turned that into there's a beach, swimming, kayaking, paddleboarding, canoeing, floating,
Music.
listen to music out on the water. I mean, it's really, really neat.
Joe's Grill out here with the food truck as well.
Yeah, Joe's Grill, Ryan Nally, Ryan Miller, Ryan Jones, all the guys that, I mean, it's been amazing. They when we put this together, they started spinning their wheels. You know, they've got 3 great locations with Joe's.
Absolutely.
And now this is Joe's Grill, a traveling place, you know, so
Yeah.
it's their food truck. And it's worked out really well. And it's neat to be able to combine such wonderful friends as being a part of this, because it takes a village to make it happen. And we're fortunate to have the friendships that we have.
I agree.
And make it happen.
I consider myself a friend. And
Oh,
we appreciate
absolutely,
your guys'
man.
time, and thanks for coming out. And you got to come to Mystic Waters Family Campground. Come visit Brent and Lisa and the whole team, and we'll make sure that we take care of you when you come out.